I came over to this area with no intention of doing any work here. I wanted to see if this area would be a good spot for our build. But tons of terraforming later, you can say that the answer is a yes. And today's episode is a big episode. You see, I've been feeling inspired by Cobb, Bars, and BananaBoy. If we head along over this way and we start to fly, you can see that people are really starting to build big, and I think that it's just about time for me to start doing so as well. So in this area here, we're gonna build ourselves a hotel, and it's definitely gonna be the biggest build that I've ever built as well. Now, if I'm being honest, I think not too bad for our first build ever in the Nether. This house that we have here is suspended in the air over a huge lava pit, and if I'm being honest, it's definitely subject to ghasts and the occasional enderman coming this way. But we'll head back through the Nether portal, and as soon as I head back through the Nether portal, there's a shulker box with only diamond gear, the best diamond gear you could have. And Dan was the only one online. It must have been him, which, man, I am such a lucky guy to be on the server. But now that I think about it more, he actually may know why we're going to need those resources, which is because Pug and I are gonna go bastion raiding, and he's gonna teach me how to do it for the first time, which may happen tonight on stream. But regardless, we do need to get some materials for this big hotel that we're gonna be making, and I've been giving it some more thought, and I have some really interesting ideas for the interior of this place as well. I do live stream just about every single Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're always more than welcome to come and hang out with us all. So I say, let's get around to doing some fun things within Minecraft. Five or 6 hours of material collecting later, and we can say that we're pretty good to go for our hotel. But I have been recognizing that over by our beautiful birch tree, we've kind of been neglecting our challenge tower. So before we get to building the hotel, I want to take on another challenge. We can head up to the tower, and you'll see that we have task number 3. Build a custom tree, which honestly sounds like the perfect thing to do, and I think that I have the perfect place to do it as well. think that having just a couple of trees here makes all the difference. It just fills in the environment and brings it all together. So I'm quite happy that we ended up getting around to doing that challenge. And I must say that the shopping district is really starting to come together too. So we'll have to put some more builds in this area at some point in the future. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we get to building a hotel. I was going to start this segment by saying that I've cooked, but we've used so many different types of blocks in this build, and I really like how everything came out. Our build palette here is some green glazed terracotta with some mossy leading into some green concrete, where we then have acacia wood and stones and some andesite, and then some smooth stone, and then it kind of flips back on the upside until we get to the top where we have copper trapdoors. The light blue blocks that we have right here is light blue terracotta, and we also have some warp trapdoors as well. Along the side, we have some levers with chains on them, and they add an extra texture piece to the side. And then if we hop into Cheetah Cam, you'll see that we have acacia trapdoors for the windows. The roof here has tons of glow lichen, and we have jungle planks along with some packed mud and some coarse dirt as well. I love the spire feeling that we have with the acacia saplings up top, but I do have to say that we're not yet done making this build. If we open this door, you'll see that we don't have any interior, and I really do want to make this into a sort of hotel so that not only us but members of other servers like the Backyard and Craftworks can come and stay here as well, which sounds like a really fun idea to me. But you'll also notice that we have to transform the area around this build, and I think that I want to do that with some colored flowers. And so if you've been enjoying this video so far, consider leaving a like on it, and let's get to work at making this place look beautiful.
Nobody knows me like you do. You just read my mind. Nobody gets me except for you, like we're intertwined. Seasons come and go. Universe will change, but I'll feel the same.
A grand welcome to the Lotus Hotel here.
I'm honored.
The first guest. We have a bunch of guests technically in here. I guess you're the one with a beating heart, though. First living guest. Yeah. So we can make our way inside right here, and we have our bodyguard Mafurt, just to make sure that you're not bringing any unsafe items into our hotel. And actually, I don't know, this is just a flower right here coming out of Mafurt, but I feel like it almost looks like a little like sheath for a sword.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see that, but I like it. And
Vision.
you see the vision, right? And man, yeah, a real life version of yourself over here, Drhakonis, with a flower weapon here. I can't tell if you guys are the same size. Like this Drhakonis is a little bigger.
I should be slightly thicker.
You're a short king compared to him.
Speaking of short kings.
Yes, speaking
Baby-
of short
baby pug.
kings, we got a little baby pug right here, just lounging, lazing around. Over here on the 3rd floor, I think. We got a little TV set up right here. Got tons of paintings,
nice.
beautiful views out over here, and we got BananaBoy just watching some flicks. You could watch some flicks with him, Drhakonis. Some Real Housewives. Yeah, that handsome young man, the most handsome man in the world, is lounging by the fireplace. This is where,
Oh, I
you know,
like this.
do you like it? It's interesting. I don't know. It's obviously a furnace, or a fireplace, but I was
Don't know
messing
exactly
around.
What this mechanism is, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there could be a story behind it. I just don't know what it would be yet. Fireplace surfing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool detail. I like it.
Yeah. I'm just messing around too. Then we can head up to the penthouse, which nice little area if you need to have a private conversation. It does need a bed. I was actually thinking about that earlier, but then I died.
Yeah, you can nice view out the window while you're trying to fall asleep.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to not wake up with the sun here, but it's worth it. People out in this area are go-getters.
The
Yeah.
little gadgets and stuff. I like it.
Oh, wait, yeah. Gadget's like a good word for it, too. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's kind of interactive, too. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, there's a lot of storytelling aspects, actually, that you could have here. I didn't think about that. It's kind of fun.
I'm also a big fan of the warped wood with the acacia.
Yeah, but my
combo.
first time doing it, I was just experimenting with color palettes.
It looks so good. Wait.
Same one.
You can do... How do you do this? Swap to off.
Yeah.
There you go. Best
Oh,
of
look at that. Best of both worlds. That looks good.
I love the gradient going up as well.
Yeah, thanks,
And, like,
thanks, my
all
man.
The green stuff is so cool.
I kind of just went with it and then fiddled and hummed and hawed.
Yeah, I always struggle with the glazed terracotta, and I'm always like envious when someone manages to actually like pull it off. It's been a pleasure.
As it always is when I get to see you, Drhakonis. Safe travels. Make good decisions.
Bye.
Stay alive. Man, is it always a pleasure to see Drhakonis on the server. I really don't get to see him enough, and I must say, this must be one of the most unique builds that I've ever made, but at the same time, one of my favorites. But I must say, my mind is a whir with new ideas that we're gonna put into this world. So as always, as the great Incy would say, it's just about time to get back to work.